Louisiana Beer Reviews, 7:50 a.m. We're looking at blueberry wheat from Abita Brewing Company. This crisp wheat beer has the aroma and flavor of fresh Louisiana blueberries, darling. It's brewed with pilsner and wheat malt and German Perle hops, and they add blueberry juice, local blueberry juice. Brewed in Louisiana now they're showing the French market in the French Quarter of New Orleans for some reason. Right there on Decatur Street. Abita Springs is in the Florida parishes. Best by October 24, 2016. We have the date, guys. So we're doing an early morning review. Not too early. Okay, mid-morning. When you wake up in the morning, rub some sleep from your eyes. Okay. Now the last beer I reviewed was in the afternoon, and that was Red's Blueberry Ale. So, a flavored ale and a juice wheat ale. A little smoke. Now they are selling a lot of this at Mathern's, and that's where I bought this, at Mathern's. Our Chihuahua. That is a pretty thick, mostly white head, not really off-white, yeah, just white. It's so bright today. I woke up this morning, I got out of bed at 4:30 and I went out to get the newspaper and I saw a big flare in the sky, like huge meteorite. It just lit up real bright and then went out. Almost looked like a satellite falling. Okay. That was a weird thing. And I waited around, but I didn't see anything else. I did see something twinkling. It's like a star trying to send me signals. It's hazy. There's chunks, pretty big tan yeast chunks and little microscopic, almost white specks in this straw appearance. Alright, it's going to be about 95 today, so hot. Smells like kind of pungent wheat ale, I guess, white wheat bread or something. Maybe some slight fruit, maybe some spices, but you know what? Not really. You know, the Reds was not predominantly blueberry in the aroma or flavor. It was mostly an ale flavor. This seems to be the same way, but let's check out the flavor. Yeah, it's like pretty bland white wheat bread with a shade of blueberry, a little tart, a touch, just a touch of hop bitterness, fairly light mouthfeel, like high light, not quite medium. The finish is crisp. Okay, it's crisp, it's easy drinking. It's so dull though. The Reds is better. Okay, you say, but Reds uses natural flavor and caramel color. I know, and if Reds didn't use the caramel color, it'd be yellow, just like this. Reds is more filtered. But Reds has more flavor. And I'm not gonna go out and buy Reds or this. I don't like these kind of beers. I never buy these for any other reason than to do a review. I know other people love this kind of stuff. Why is this selling big in Louisiana? I mean, I'm seeing it. People are buying it. I don't know. I guess people like dull things. I mean, I'm not saying it sarcastically or be smart ache or, you know, a wise ache or smart mouth. What's the #1 beer that they sell around here? Bud Light. I mean, Bud Light is huge. Miller Lite is huge. Coors Light does well. I drank a Bud Light last night at bingo. You know, it was like dull, but honestly, Bud Light had more flavor than this. It has more character. It has a little bite to it. It has a little something. Coors Light has more character and flavor than this. Miller Lite. And I could name and name and name. This thing here is just dull-o. And I'm always ripping on the Purple Haze because I say it's very blah and not bad tasting, but just blah, like drab, dreary, and depressing. And this one's worse than that. You know what it tastes like? You made some, not Kool-Aid. No, you were too cheap to buy Kool-Aid, so you bought Flavor Aid. And you didn't mix it right. Flavor Aid blueberry, so it was really watery. And you said, oh, hell, I'll just drink it. I ain't remixing it. And by the way, at Jonestown in 1978, people always say, don't drink the Kool-Aid. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. It was Flavor Aid, okay? You can look at the video. It's clearly Flavor Aid. I know Jim Jones says, and we got Kool-Aid, he points out, but he's just saying it wrong. He's saying Kool-Aid, but it's Flavor Aid. I'm sure he wasn't the director of mixed powdered drink beverages, right, for his Jonestown. But whoever bought it bought Flavor Aid. I don't know who bought the phenobarbital and all the other stuff. Okay, well anyway, I said Dwyer. Okay, anyway, so it's a D. It's poor. Okay, I'm sorry. You say, you're not a homer. You don't go to bat for your home team. Sure don't. I surely don't. Not when it's junk. So if you want a bad beer, this would be the one to have. It's not undrinkable, but it's a D. It's poor. Bad job, Abita. Keep up the bad work. Maybe you'll increase your unpopularity with many people in the craft beer world. Here comes an anole. It's coming right at me. Why are you coming right at me? Oh, he's chasing a moth. You'll get it if you're smart and you're careful. Hold on, I don't want to interrupt this food quest. He's very careful. He's crouching. He's sneaking up slowly. He's looking at that moth. The moth does not have a clue. The moth is just like, la-di-da. It's morning. I'm just looking around. Everything's quiet and enjoyable. And that ano, which is brown right now, you know they can change colors. It's like a little tiny iguana. They call them green anos, but they can turn brown or gray even. He's on the prowl. You better hurry because he's going to go in that crevice. If you don't make your move now, you missed the boat, buddy. Okay, well, too bad for the ano. I'm going to end this review by saying don't buy this beer unless you really want to drink something that tastes bad. And y'all come on down to New Orleans. You're only as pretty as you feel. You're only as pretty as you feel inside. Ruff, ruff.